Oh God! There we go. How we doing? 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 And then put this shit up. Okay, good. So that's working. Hello, everybody. Hi, Timmy. I love you. Thank you. Okay. Why is my face so white? Oh, yeah. Ireland. Okay, so... I'm just putting up some things. Doing some stuff. How's the frame rate? Good so far? I'm looking dapper. I'm making candy. So many questions. Yes, hold on. I'm just getting some stuff set up. I was hoping that it would show up a little late to happen on stream, but Domino's just came. Fuck yeah. Alright. So, got that Domino's. Okay. Oh, and then it's not showing up on screen. There we go. Alright, talk amongst yourselves. Perfect. I just got to do one more thing. I'm running I don't know, I was kind of... I thought I was like prepared for tonight, and then suddenly you're just not, you know? Fucking holidays, love it, you know? It's fun, I love Christmas season. Look at this. Can you see that? What if we turn this light, what if we get a super fucking bright light the fuck out of here? Fucking way over here. Fuck you. Okay, get things a little dimmer. Hans Dimmer. Okay, is that better? It's a little better. Okay, so look at that guy. Huh? Can you see it? Yeah, it's Freddy as Santa Claus, right? Pretty good. All right, let's get. Okay. Anyways, I love the holidays. This Christmas season is a little more stressful, just and like COVID and shit, and living places where people don't get it. Anyways, how's everybody doing? How am I looking? How am I sounding? How's my bulge? Everything cool? Yeah? Okay, thank you. Alright, so you are watching the Whitest Kids official Twitch channel of the Whitest Kids You Know. We're a sketch group with most members living across the United States and some in heaven and or hell. And we are using the shows on this to fund our animated film, Moz, which is gonna be done. I mean, not done. Done funding. So we're getting there, and we're very happy about that. And every time you every time you're delighted, and send us a donation or whatever, subscriptions, all that stuff comes right here. Goes towards funding the movie. So, and I'm still kind of getting stuff arranged here. Had some dishes. Might be getting into some cookie cutter business, so I had to get a bunch of cutters dried up. All right, cool. So, you are watching Zucchini Boiz. This is my cooking show, but this is cookie month, so... Oh, God, sorry. So not much in the way of zucchinis. That was not a frame rate problem. That was a towel hitting the camera problem. A little more in your face, man. Right? Ding. So, how you doing? Anyways, tonight we're making Gutty Gumdrops from Taste of Home magazine. I talked about Taste of Home magazine last week. It's a cooking magazine. It's basically just recipes submitted by people all over the country and other places all over the world, I think. And it's generally moms and aunts and some other people like that, similar vibes. Goody Gumdrops. This is actually submitted by a dude to Taste of Home, by Richard Bunt of Painted Post, New York. Richard, if you're watching, your gumdrops, when you follow the directions well, are fucking phenomenal. My daughter and I started making them last year, and we're going to make some tonight. Now, this is something that involves a lot of steps, so I've emeralded it and have multiple steps prepared. But what you do first is you get the gelatin going, and you get sugar and water boiling. So, the first thing you do is you get your gelatin. Now what this is you can find this at any grocery store. Because you can find it at County Fair in Watertown, South Dakota, which is an incredibly redneck grocery store. It's good stuff, good prices, but like, if you wear a mask in there, you get stared at. If you ask for anything organic, they just like, tell you they don't sell pianos there. So anyways, Knox flavorless gelatin. So, you start out with have a cup of water, and you put it in this little bowl. And you're gonna sprinkle the gelatin over it. Where the fuck did I put my water? Also, I gotta eat this Domino's food. You know what's funny? I'm still here. Besides the fact that I just stepped off camera, swallowed a huge clump of my hair, and then I'm now making a sound that sounds like peeing, but I'm not. It's not peeing. Okay, one of those was pee. Anyways, I got Domino's to eat on air, but it's not. I didn't even get pizza. I got one of their sandwiches, which are good. I just don't want to go anywhere. And then their cheesy bread, you know? I was totally pig. You guys are right. Okay, so you got the water sitting here. You sprinkle the gelatin over it. Okay? This feels very like, this is something my 5th grade daughter would do at science class. You know, like, we're gonna make gelatin, you know? So basically this is flavorless gelatin, and then you'll see all the stages here, but why is this envelope not fucking opening? Oh, I dumped. I didn't sprinkle, I dumped. That's what she said, bro. Domino's has decent sandwiches. I got sandwiches and a sandwich and cheesy bread, so I'll be eating that soon. Fucking get ready for sandwich eating content. Okay. SEC, baby. Sandwich eating content. That has nothing to do with the stock exchange for me. Has nothing to do with college sports. SEC, sandwich eating content. So, you hold it in here for 5 minutes, but as you can see, it's already getting fucking weird. Very weird looking. It's cool. Don't look at my floor or my toes. Okay, so that needs to set about 4 more minutes, probably, maybe 5. Meanwhile, you get how much sugar going? 1 1/4 cups of sugar. Okay. Carbs, yum. Yo. Okay, I don't know if you've watched the show before, but A, sometimes I do cook healthy. B, COVID and a good friend died. Been fat for months now. Fucking read a book. C, it's cookie month, so also read 2 books, you know? It's carbs. Or maybe you're approving of carbs. Sometimes I can't tell if I'm being made fun of or being approved of, because I'm not used to being approved of, you know? Just not really a thing that happened to me very often. Let's see if we can make this... Okay, I'm gonna have to get my hair out of my fucking face. I don't know. I took a shower shortly before. Why? Well, it was so I could spank it, but also, why? Because now my hair's all over the place. You're making fun of the way I say sugar? Oh, am I supposed to say like sugar? Like that? Is that how I'm supposed to say sugar? Okay. And small saucepan, bring sugar and remaining 3/4 cup water to a boil over medium heat. Okay. I'm gonna start that boiling soon because it's not the easiest thing to get right. Okay, so 1 1/4 cups. Oh, that was supposed to be 1 1/2 cups sugar. God, I'm fucking stupid. Okay. Solid system of a down impression, thank you. Before I even, is that sad, Andrew WK? Are you talking about me? Because you can do a lot better than that. I've met Andrew WK. He's definitely not sad. But I'm not the sad version either, because I can't sing. And I'm also not like a huge wrestler shape, in case you thought that I was. In case your fucking eyes are broken. No, fuck that. Even if you can only hear, just my voice should tell you that I'm not in shape, right? I just sound like someone who gets way too excited about peppermints. I have in my baking supplies peppermint extract and mint extract. Just paint you a little picture there. Anyway, so we're making goody gumdrops. This might be the fastest we've ever made progress on a recipe yet on the show. So we got the gelatin forming in this bowl. We got the sugar and water. Sugar, water. Okay, I've referenced Chibomato and System of a Down in the last, like, 3 minutes, so nobody else has done that. No other cooking show. None! Barb, breaking new ground, Barb! Okay, I gotta stir this shit. Okay. La la la, la 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 la, la la la, la 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 la. Anyone want to guess how I happened upon that song? Just knowing me, who I am a little bit. Any guess is? In a movie? So close! That one movie? Is it in a movie? I don't even know that. It's Monster Truck Rally? That'd be dope. Porn? That'd be stupid. Who watches porn with the sound on? A book. It was, Michel Gondry made that video. He made the music video for that, and it's a really rad music video. That is how I know about that. What else are we doing here? Okay, so, while we're... Oh, I'm supposed to be stirring this. Fuck. And I might have to do extra light here for a little bit. Oh, that is shiny. By the way, this is probably the last or second to last Zucchini Boiz using this technological setup. A couple weeks ago I had, when I first came back with my friend Sidecar, it was all, my shit was fucked up, so to speak. It was very, camera frame rate was real fucked up, and I thought I had fixed it myself for the next week, and it wasn't fixed at all. So I was upset, and I ended the stream. I just said, "This sucks. Goodbye," and I ended the stream. And so Sam's brother Nate, who's here now, and a bunch of fine fellow streamers and the Whitest Kids, against my will, decided to start getting my computer situation re-upped, yo. Basically, I was like, no, I don't want to, no, because I felt like my computer used to work, so why can't it still work? God damn it, you know? But luckily, they didn't listen to my whining. My stupid pride. That's pride. Fucking with you. They went ahead and got me computer stuff, and it's almost all here. And then we're gonna do a build stream, and it won't be like a Sam and Nate build stream. This is a Timmy build stream, so there'll be lots of swearing, lots of sweat, much eating of my as-needed anxiety medication. Probably I'm stubbing things. I'm gonna stub my fingers and toes. Probably hurt my dick somehow. You know, it's gonna be a fucking show. Yeah, maybe there'll be drugs. I mean, prescription anxiety drugs, but yeah, drugs. Okay. So this part I'm kind of probably fucking up, but it's okay, because I've made it several times already, as you will see. So, let's do this one. La la la, la 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 la. Get the fuck out of here. Awesome mixer. Okay. Excuse me. Okay, I really am supposed to be stirring this constantly. Fucking up. In a small saucepan, bring sugar and remaining 3/4 cup water to a boil or medium heat, stirring constantly. Add gelatin mixture. Simmer and stir over low heat until gelatin is completely dissolved, about 5 minutes. Remove from heat, stir in, extract. Right? Okay, so how's everybody doing? How's your weeks? How's your time? How's your time? Huh? Everybody having a good time? Chibo Motto story? That was it. I was just saying that I watched a video. Michel Gondry made a really excellent video. Also, if you're asking me something, use the full asking words. Okay, so now this is starting to boil, so I'm going to stir in the gelatin, which is all weird now. Bobby Benedict, you got engaged. Congratulations, Bobby. He's a comedian from South Dakota living in Las Vegas now. Still. And I saw him once at an open mic, was it, Bobo? And I loved you, so I told you to open for me at a college show. And you were like, thanks, man. Now I'm terrified. Thank you. But you did great. That was also the night I became friends with Sidecar Driver. That was a fucking major night in the development of Zucchini Boiz, which at the time I didn't even know was going to be happening. You missed my Symphony of the Night stream. Well, the game ended. Today on this week on Game Pass, I downloaded some like other Metroidvania style game. Something Lodos War. You know, one of those Japanese ones that has 15 fucking... It's a huge title. Anyways, and there was another one that I tried on there that's like almost the same exact game. Very strange. Oh, you're in Reno, Bobby. You are still doing stand-up. I'm sorry. Okay, so I'm stirring the sugar water with the gelatin in it, trying to get the chunks out. Getting the chunks out is tough. I don't know if I was supposed to sprinkle better or use a little bit more water, but every time I've made these lately, I get a little chunky in here. So I'm just going to keep stirring it. Actually, what I need to do is let it get to a boil first, because that would be more helpful. Now, I'm not going to play the little game where I pretend I forgot to prep ahead. Okay? I am letting my food get cold, which I need to stop doing in a moment. But, so, after we get this stuff made, we're going to let it cool. We're going to flavor it with mint, let it cool down, and then turn half of it green. And there's some foamy shit in there. I don't know. This batch I had to make so fast because it was over lunch. But anyways, half green, half red. Okay, so now what this is like a thin layer of mint-flavored Jell-O. All right? That's what we have so far. Ooh, and I don't know if I put enough grease in this pan. Also, I may have refrigerated this too long. But we're going to find out how this works here. Now, you know that you're being unhealthy and that you're making fucking candy when you have this kind of instruction in your directions, right? Check this out. On a sugared cutting board. Who sugars a board? But there you go. Is that a solid gold spatula? Yes, I made it, harvesting gold roses on Animal Crossing. Because I'm just a living Animal Crossing character. If you didn't know. I should really do an Animal Crossing stream again now that they made the game all crazy. And, crazy again, whatever. And bring on some other friends. Okay, we're gonna sugar this board. Trait Music says, hola, to me. Hola, ¿cómo estás? Alright. Sugar it. Meow, meow. I do look like an Animal Crossing character. When I make my guys in that game, it's like it's not hard. It's just like when years ago, when Sam and I both bought Nintendo Wii's on the day they came out at Nintendo World in Rockefeller Center because we had tried out for 30 Rock and didn't like our auditions and we were pissed. We're like, we're gonna fucking get retail therapy. Let's stand in the line for the Nintendo Wii. Then we got it hooked up. I had mine at my house, which is where you normally have things that you buy. I don't know why I said it that way. Anyways, we were at my house one time and making the little me characters, the little Wii characters that you make. And Trevor made one that looked so much like me. And my friend Hans, shout out to H-Face, where does he live now? North Carolina? South Carolina? Come on, raise up. Anyways. My friend Hans and I don't know, we just had the kind of features where you could make a Wii character that looked exactly fucking like us. It was pretty amazing. Alright, let's see how this looks. Yeah, so, and I remember Sam, I don't know if he's watching or anyone talking to him, so we were like, that audition sucked. And I think it was for a part, like a weird little, like, man boy slave guy that I think went to Will Forte or something, like a sex slave guy. I can't remember. Anyways, I think he was involved with Paul Rubens somehow. Anyways, that's the gelatin stuff. So now we're gonna pour it in here first. Okay, I'm gonna pour it in here so I can measure it. I'm gonna measure it so I can have it a little more exactly than I normally do. Okay, all right. And we can let it cool a little bit, so we're going to do that real quick while I get the other one of these bad boys out. This is the only part that gives me a little bit of anxiety here because I don't want the gelatin stuff to cool too much because it'll turn into gelatin. And then be very hard to operate with, you know. Anyway, so Sam and I were like, fuck this. We went and stood in line for the Wii, and it was like, it was just coming out, and we were at Nintendo World. It was like the coolest place to go do that at, you know? And so then we immediately went to a meeting for the End of the World movie, like a script meeting with our Paramount guy. That was the movie that ended up not going anywhere, and then of course, those motherfuckers stole it story. You know. Okay, I gotta turn on another light for a second. Just glowing orbs. Sorry. La 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 la. Oh, I have a hangnail. It's stinging. Oh, it's stinging. I think it's sugar in it. Oh, sugar hangnail. Okay, this will work. It'll work. It'll work. Try and keep your distance, chewie, but don't look like you're trying to keep distance. Okay, so let's dry these. We're ready to party. Can you explain the end of the world? Yeah, we're all gonna fucking die. But it's not gonna be cool like in our movie where there was like special effects and pirates and stuff. It's just gonna be a bunch of rednecks being brainwashed, refusing to read, and we all just die coughing. Do I have any fun Christmas plans? I have a kid, so, you know, got a lot of cool Santa Claus shit to surprise her with. Besides that, Santa and I know some of you still, don't tell Sam, you know, sorry, Nate. Santa and I have a lot of good plans. Okay, so you get it in here, you start cooling it off, stir in the extract. So here's a mint, a mint extract, okay. Come on, motherfucker. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty minty. It's okay. That can go there. Oh, shit burgers. That can't go in there. That goes. Ah, God, fucking shit, fuck it. Okay. Man, I gotta eat my food. But this needs to get to a point before I can do that. Okay, yeah, I don't want it to start fucking gelling out. Okay, where's my other two bowls? All right, so. What do we got? Oh my God, the minty. It smells so minty. It's so fucking good. Okay, so it's about a cup and 3/4. I forget what the exact math is. Thankfully, the internet is not rife with know-it-alls, so I'm sure nobody's going to tell me. I guess it'd be what? I don't fucking know. It'd be point. It'd be 0.65? Yes, math is for nerds. But guess what? Okay. No, I still did it wrong. It'd be 0.87. 0.80. No. Yes. Okay, I'm calling that about even. I'll do a little bit more in there. Rest in here. All right. Now, if you make these, make sure you rinse out your stuff pretty quickly because it's fucking gelatin, right? It's like, it turns to hard. I'll try a little piece of this. Right now it's just mint jello, which is, debatable. Mileage may vary. Okay, so then you got your bowl of jello-y stuff. You can see it in there a little bit. Don't worry, better camera angles. Wait, more camera angles. Multiple camera angles are coming. 1, 2, 3, 4 of the green in that one. Oh, yeah. Oh, I might do a little bit more green. You've been watching the Zack Snyder superhero movies at my recommendations. Are you sure that's not Sam or Trevor? Maybe I said they were good? I don't know. Okay, and then we got this one red. 1, 2, 3, 4. As soon as we get this stuff in these pans, then we can fucking chill out a little bit, and I can eat my food. And get these things going. That's interesting. And then we'll be making the cookies. I want a little bit more red in there. Have I seen No Way Home yet? Yes, I have. And I've seen most of Matrix Revolutions, but I was making all sorts of other cookies last night. That's all I do during the holidays. I was using up the rest of the dough from the brown stars I made last week. What? How am I? There we go. Anyways, but so I was baking very late night. Then I was like, oh god, I gotta watch The Matrix. Fuck. So I did. I still have about 45 minutes left, which I've been told is like when shit gets rad, but whatever. So excited. I like it so far. Sucker Punch? Question? I don't know what that means. Oh, are you trying to say, have you watched Sucker Punch? I hate the internet. I mean, I love it, but I hate it. Anyways, no, I have not seen Sucker Punch. Ending of Matrix bothered me. Outside that, I liked it. Oh, cool. Okay, so now we got these greased up. And all we're going to do is going to pour one into here. I'm going to get a rubber spatula involved in this serious business. Okay. Get this fucking... I have too much happening. Starting to lose my mind. Okay, there we go. You can almost chill. Eat the sandwich. It's probably room temp. Gonna be horrible. I don't know if I got this jello stuff red enough. That's okay. I won't see this again till later or tomorrow or something. Alright. 7:34? Oh, I'm fucking killing it. Probably gonna be able to get to the third bonus thing. Alright. La 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 la. Okay. Ooh. So, now, since I only have 2 loaf pans, I had to take out the batch that I made earlier here. That's what these 2 slabby things on the cutting board are. Otherwise, I would have hidden them and been like, look, I got, hey, see, I tricked you. But no, so what you do now, we got them in the loaf pans. You let them cool all the way down. And then you cover them. Oh shit, I didn't buy more tinfoil. I'll find something else. You cover them and you put them in the fridge for a few hours. So we're going to set these way over here. And let them cool down. Goodbye, my sweets. See, it's sweets because they're candy. Sorry. Okay, this can go here. Candy, peaches and cherry. Candy, chocolate with cheese. Alright. Have I seen Domino Battle of the Bones? I have no fucking idea what that means. But thank you for your properly phrased question so I didn't get confused. Truffle with cheese. No. Okay. Alright, motherfucker, let's eat the food. And I have a cheap Dollar General sprinkling water. It's gonna be so much enjoyment. Oh. Okay, so now you cut these little bitches up into 1/2-inch cubes using plenty of additional sugar. I used a pizza cutter last time, was not wild about the outcome. I think things got a little out of control, so I'll just use one of my cheaper, shittier knives. Where is my cheap, shitty knife sharpener? Bananas and blow. Bananas and blow. Something, something, cabana. Bananas and blow. ASMR for you fuckers. Alright, so 1/2 yanchas. Let's get these a little more sugared up first. Because the thing is, it's just like you get real liberal with the sugar with these because you need them to dry out, right? So you're going to cut them into cubes and you're going to just let them kind of dry out for a few hours. Now, I would use my cooling rack for my cookies, but we're going to be using it for cookies, so not going to do that. But I will later, I'll like when I do that other batch that I just put in the fridge, or will be putting in the fridge soon, that'll go in there, or go on the rack. Anyways, you let them dry out, and the more sugar you add, the more crunchy they get on the outside, and they get very delicious. Because this is just kind of a gummy, you know, last week we were cummy, this week we're gummy. Although, I think that gelatin before I colored it, I mean, it looked like semen, let's just be honest. So, I like to actually measure because I have a lot of problems and don't trust myself. So, about 1/2 inch, okay. Ooh, get a little, there we go. Forgot that it's kind of weird cutting these. This is weird, right? The metal shards make what you're cooking shimmery. What the fuck are you talking about? Metal shards. I don't know. Either trying to be funny, which strike 2, 3, and 4 on that one, or you're making some sort of bizarre assumption I'm not following you. Okay. Powder the knife. Powder your butthole. All right. I mean, you're probably right. I just really hate unsolicited advice. Okay. I did wash the knife first. Okay, not looking at chat anymore. Have a good night, everybody. Fucking hate people that think they know better. Even when you're pretending, because I can't tell, because it's the internet. So just be nice instead and assume I've done this before, because I have. I made the show like 47 times, so shut your butt. Okay. You guys like that song? I will say powdering the knife did work well, but, you know, spend your internet satisfaction points wisely. Don't tell a girl your movie opinion for a whole week, okay? Okay, time out on you. This is not zucchini. This is Zucchini Boiz, featuring my unsolicited opinions, not yours. Okay. Every time someone bitches about my thumb when I'm cooking, I time them out because it's like, fucking got it. Okay, I'm okay. Just fucking shut up. I don't care if you know, worked a summer at Denny's, all right? I know there's people with real cooking jobs that watch this, but also, like, a lot of the people with the biggest mouths about my fucking technique or whatever are like, hey, man, you know, I eat a lot of Totino's pizza, and so I think you're wrong at cutting. Misunderstanding, didn't understand. But now we're back together again. Sha-la-la-la-la. Couldn't split up Tango and Cash. That's true. Couldn't split up Kato and Nash. They got those backwards. It's also true. This is a song of exile and joy because I made the last one way too small. Fucking shit. Made it too small. Quite Bitter Beings 96. Okay, so I'm gonna start cutting these into cubes now. I gotta eat. What the fuck? What do we got? Oh, I got a Domino's sandwich. I've never had, and now they have sugar mint on the outside because I didn't wash my hands. Anyways, I always thought it'd be funny if Domino's showed up while I was on stream, and they almost did. They got here like 2 minutes before, but I didn't order pizza. I got a Domino's sandwich. It's an Italian sandwich. It's got a bunch of stuff they put on a pizza and a sandwich. It's good. Little C's Fun says, I love the cheesesteak sandwich. Interesting you're commenting on Domino's since your name is almost Little Caesars. I know it's not about that, but... No, this is actually pretty fucking decent. Well, Beansy, you're gonna get better hoagies out there. When I visit my girlfriend out there, what is a sandwich place? I always try and... I want to order from, but it always has like weird hours and stuff. Hey, how has the camera quality been in it, alright? Okay, Mid648 says, every time I order from Domino's, they take forever and I get a free pizza. This has happened 3 times in a row. I'm okay with it. Okay, about a month ago, I ordered from Domino's like twice in a week or twice in maybe a week and a half. Both times, I thought the food showed up fine on time, no problem. But then I get an email like an hour later, like, we're sorry, here's a free pizza. It's like, okay. Okay, I've not checked donuts for a bit. I might get a little weird on the old FPS, but let's check it out. Timmy's Rage Demon donated $5. Shit, fuck, damn it, ouch, fuck, Christ, fuck, damn it, shit, crap, fuck, shit. Thank you. MJ donated $10. To my friend Timmy, meeting you guys on stream is still one of the best nights of my life. Oh yeah, thank you, MJ. The Watertown Lot Lizard donated $5. You and Zack are my favorites in sketches and streams, respectively. Much holiday love. Hope you have a fantastic holiday weekend. P.S. Love you, Bugs Hair. And Getting High with Dinosaurs donated $50. Happy Crimbo. Thank you. GHWD. Appreciate it. How about, did I stay okay? Hold on. Not Riccati's Beans. It was she's not in here. It's called sandwich something, I think. What we gotta do with all the cash? That's funny because, like, when my friend Lee was on the sidecar, his real name's Lee. He was on here the first episode 3 weeks ago, and so Lee. Mars update, please. We're gonna make it. I don't always have all the money answers. I'm not the one that knows that. So you only get sass from me. But no, it's happening, and animation's coming along. They're regularly sending us animatics to look at, and we will do a Self-Suck Saturday sometime soon, I think, to do some updates. But it's hard with the holidays and people's mental state and schedules all having to line up, especially with the amount of crazy different time zones we're now dealing with. So, Sidecar will be back on Zucchini Boiz. Beans, no. I'll find out. Okay? But none of those answers are right. I cannot fucking remember what it is. Okay, I'm cutting this all stupid. But Par for course. Which means I'm just putting things in the wrong order. Like, I know how to cut things. Okay, well, let's see here. Let's get that one over there. Yeah, these gumdrop strips look delicious now. Wait till you see the finished product, because these are going to take hours to get to where they are, but I've thought ahead, and I have another batch that's been done, and yeah. Let me tell you, my friends. Whoa. They are going to be beautiful. I have some finished ones that we'll be noshing on soon. They're good, man. Very good. I have an office job, and just a small office, just 3 people in there. So it's kind of fun around the holidays because, you know, it's an insurance office. It gets busy in spurts, but pretty chill. So we brought each other presents. I received a coffee mug and some tea. And a game I can play with my daughter that's like hot potato, only about farting. Anyways, so I brought cookies. And my boss was like, oh my god, these gumdrops are amazing. I was like, that's fucking right, give me a raise. She said no. Fart potato. It's pretty much fart potato. Yeah. Timmy, if I'm in Illinois, can I insure my home through you? No, because I don't live there. Insurance goes state by state. I'm licensed in South Dakota. Period. End of story. Sorry. Again. Sorry. Again. Okay. Okay, Christmas horror movies. Let's talk about that. What are we liking? Dial Code Santa Claus, aka Deadly Games, aka Perry Code Noel. Anybody else? I know some of you have. Okay, someone says unionize with the other employee that isn't your boss. Get this, it's her sister! And the coffee mug that one gave me for Christmas says, Employee of the Month, runner-up. So it's like, alright, I see what we're dealing with here. It's a fucking gang. But no, they're great. They're great. Krampus was an awful movie. Okay. Someone says Krampus was an awful movie because I asked about Christmas horror movies. They say Krampus was an awful movie. They're wrong. It's fine. My daughter and I watch it. She's 10. She's never really watched a real like horror movie before, and I know that one's only PG-13, but there's some pretty scary shit in it. And we had a great time. Anyways, Dial Code Santa Claus is pretty awesome. It's a French movie from the late 80s, 89, I believe, about a boy that gets stuck in his mansion alone, and a killer Santa Claus who's like some kind of perv victimizing children and stuff breaks in to try and kill the little boy, and then his grandpa, who ends up being there too. And the little boy uses his knowledge of gadgets and his love of Rambo and Schwarzenegger to stop the guy. And when an American film was coming out the next year that was very similar, this guy was like, fuck you, Home Alone, I'm gonna take you to court. So he did. He didn't win. But I don't like when people just say, it's awful. It's like, it's fucking subjective, dude. Sure, it's an awful movie. To you. Like, shut up. Let people enjoy things. It won't make you go away. Which is too bad, but it won't, so it's fine. I think, the internet has made us worship our own opinions too much. And just, like, let people have fun and talk about things. People are here to chill out, watch me yell at food, and say random shit. So just, you know, it's okay to let it happen. Anyways, what else? Better Watch Out, I thought was a good one. Good twist in it. The young man that plays Calvin in A Wrinkle in Time is in it, being very fucked up and weird. Merry Christmas to you. And whatever other holidays y'all celebrating. I'm not even close to a church-going person, nor is my kid, but, you know, we like all the pagan parts about this. We like enjoying food and putting lights in trees and, you know. In London, before the Christmas Carol changed everything, it was commonplace to, like, get drunk and fight in the street. So, you know, there's a lot of good traditions you can always put part of your family. Santa sleigh. Okay, Christmas Evil's a good one. I'll be rewatching that probably tonight, actually, after I finish Matrix 11 or whatever that is. What else? Oh, I watched an okay one. The anthology story. So when that movie Krampus came out, there was a bunch of other, like, there was Krampus Fever with indie horror movies, and so I watched A Christmas Horror Story, it's called, which is an anthology movie, and William Shatner's in it, you know, like, late period, mailing it in Shatner. He's like the glue between the stories. He's like a radio DJ, but some of it's kind of good. Yes, it is on Shudder. I love Shudder. Been a stalwart advocate of that thing for a long time. Oh, you know what? My daughter and I have developed a new Christmas watching tradition. It's not horror, but I have Tubi, which is like a free streaming service. You watch ads, but it's like they have so much weird shit on there. And if anyone follows me on my Letterboxd, you'll know what I'm talking about. But the He-Man and She-Ra Christmas special from 1985 is on Tubi, and my daughter and I watched it, loved it. I immediately ordered it on DVD. We're gonna watch it every fucking year. It's so fucking good. And like, it's obviously ridiculous, and it's like, ah ha ha ha, this show was so crazy, I can't believe I loved this as a kid. But also, when it gets to the end, there's a bunch of stuff with Skeletor, like, involuntarily starting to get the Christmas spirit. And so he's saying stuff like, I don't want to be nice, I want to be evil, and stuff like that. It's so fucking funny. It's like actually funny, it's good. So we're just like, I can't believe this is so enjoyable, you know? Who Killed Captain Alex? Legion King. I also have a temporary, very cheap subscription to Arrow Films streamer. They're a UK like boutique DVD Blu-ray company. They also have an American label, but since I have an all-region Blu-ray player because I'm a dork, I get their British stuff a lot. But anyways, they also have a streaming service where they temporarily put up all their stuff the stuff they're selling on video. And so Who Killed Captain Alex? It was on there last I checked. I'll try it again. They just put up a bunch of Shaw Brothers stuff that a friend and I were just talking about. He just got the Blu-ray set in the mail. There are so many streaming services, but you know, and I always hate it when I notice a lot of crossover, you know, but the one I like the least, even though it has a lot of stuff, Prime, like I have it on my smart TV, excuse me, and Prime's like interface is so fucking shitty. I just don't get it, you know? Some of them have great ones and some of them don't. Timmy should start a streaming service for cooking and horror. That'd be fun. Prime is only good on a PC. Okay. Nate, you talk about Prime's bad interface all the time. It's stupid, man. Netflix's is good. Hulu's is pretty good. Disney Plus's is great, but of course it is because they're fucking the fucking empire. That's why they bought Star Wars. They're like, there's a whole movie series about us in space? What was that? All right. Anyway, so now I've got these cut up. It took me a while, but it's okay. So you just kind of keep rolling them and getting them nice and coated in sugar. And then you let them start drying out. I'm going to get more sugar involved here. You're drunk and loving this? Great. That is a A+ review in my book. Just fucking pour sugar on it. Pour some sugar on cubes in the name of cubes. Did I see the new Matrix? I have 45 minutes left. I was making other cookies last night, and it got late, and it was like 11:30. I'm like, fuck, I gotta watch the Matrix. So I was watching it, and I'm watching it at home on HBO. They have a pretty good interface, and you know how it is when you watch stuff at home, especially late at night. You're like pausing and going to get more just Ritz crackers to eat a whole sleeve because you're sad, and you know. And then you start, anyways, then you start nodding off. And so right when they kind of they're ready to go do a big mission at the end, I was like, yeah, I gotta go to sleep. But I was really enjoying it. I was let down by the action so far, but we'll see. I've heard there's a lot of good action in the last bit, so we'll see. I was just let down at the choreography not being up to snuff with the Matrix, the original 3 movies, which... Whether or not you like the later movies, all the fight scenes are beautiful, you know, and well done. Even though the ones are too long, whatever. But they're all well done, no matter what. Every time someone kicks somebody, it looks great. And to me, and like the Matrix Revolutions, Resurrections, if you compare the fighting scenes in this one to I just lost a gumdrop, to a Jason Bourne movie, it'll look amazing. But compare them to even Matrix Revolutions, which is the worst one, it just doesn't hold a candle. You know, they needed to do better fighting. Okay. Ritz crackers with peanut butter in between, dipped in chocolate, an amazing Christmas goodie. Yeah, the other office for my insurance agency, one lady works up there and sent down some goodies she made, and she made those. Yes, so good. All right, so we're going to get a little more sugar on these. I'm going to roll them around and eat my sandwich, and then we're gonna look at the finished product of the gumdrops, and then I'm gonna make Trevor's favorite cookies. Are any new movies good anymore? I liked The Suicide Squad. I love Marvel movies, but you know, yeah, they're not as great. You know what? I fucking loved Hawkeye though. I thought that was the best Marvel show. It's really fun to watch with my kid. It's cool that it was a Christmas movie. Haley Steinfeld, is that her name, right? She's fucking amazing in it, just perfect as Kate Bishop. And obviously the secret things that happened and people that showed up, it's a lot of fun. So Spider-Man was good. It was a lot of fun. For me, I've been a long time Spider-Man dork. That's spoiler territory, but you know, I never liked that these new movies have Spider-Man have relatively few problems, and they find a solution to that moving forward. So, have I seen the Daredevil show on Netflix? I watched the first 2 seasons a couple of years ago, whatever, when it was on. It's all right. How does it feel talking to yourself but also to the internet? Well, you know, I came up in a comedy with the whitest kids who never listen to me, so that's very similar. And also I got into stand-up, which is this too, you know? Incandescent Cactus, are you trying to ask a question about Dune? What video games am I playing these days? Not much. I think I'm getting into Red Dead Redemption 2. Did I watch Dune? Yes. Dune was fucking great. I loved it. Am I getting the free games at Epic? No, I'm stupid. Did I sample a gumdrop? Let me finish dinner, then have dessert. I'm fucking old school. Yeah, I'll probably stream RD2 soon. R2. R2D2. whoever you were, you didn't have to apologize for telling me to eat my gumdrop. I'm just kidding. Okay, I have a piece of the stuffed cheesy bread. I'm just a fat fucking shit fuck. I didn't watch Dune because everybody liked it. Now it's too late. Yeah, people that live... you might be joking, but there are people who live like that. And I used to feel bad for them, but I ran out of empathy. I made your day by yelling at you. You should explain to my daughter how that works. Oh, sweetie, it's actually cool that I yell at you. Right? It's like a status thing. Timmy, how long does it take you to roll out of bed in the morning? Solstice just happened, so it's hard to do more than just lay there. I agree, except that's never been my thing. I'm the guy, when the alarm's up, I just get out of bed. Boom. Am I happy? Yeah, all right. Okay, I've eaten some food. Let's get back to the gumdrop game. Okay, so I showed you the first stage, which was boiling sugar and water and then adding gelatin that you have already placed in water to create gelatin, unflavored. And then you put in mint extract, which makes it mint flavored, and then you make it red and green. And then you set it in bread loaf pans in the oven so it creates a nice flat rectangle. Fridge, not oven. And then, after it sits in the fridge for a few hours, you bring it out, cut them into cubes and sugar them like I just did. And then so I'll be checking that cutting board of cubes periodically throughout the evening and making sure they're all still sugary and stuff. And then after a few hours or a day or so, you get these. Now, see, they're kind of hard on the outside. You can hear them rattle. So what we have, that fucking light is so bright. Let me get it, maybe. Let's see here. As I said earlier, my light situation and general cinematography situation is going to get better. I'm still here, 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 I'm still here. Okay. Yeah, maybe this is better. Okay. Look, there's just blue cheese dripping out there. That's disgusting. Anyways, there are these little crunchy things now. Crunchy on the outside. Nice and gumdroppy on the inside. They smell like mint. Mmm. There's a red one. Nice and chewy. Not like store-bought gumdrops where they get pretty hard in the middle. They're still pretty jelly in the middle. They're fucking good. Mmm. I mean, I could eat fucking 45 of them. They're so fucking good. Maybe I will later. Okay, now. Although sometimes you might think from our social skills that the whitest kids only are friends with each other and don't know how to interact with other people, we do have other friends. And we have a longtime friend named Dustin, who is a very good friend of Trevor's. And he lives out in LA. He would bake cookies every year for Christmas and bring a plate over. And I saw him post about that now with Trevor being gone, about how turns out Trevor's son loves the same cookies he did, which is fun and sad. Anyway, so I wanted to make those, so we're going to make them. They are chewy chocolate cookies. My favorite part about the recipe is it requires 1 1/4 cup of butter, which is a lot of fucking butter. It's 2.5 sticks. Make your butter bar jokes when I'm not reading chat. All right. Did you get all your butter bar jokes out of the way? What's that kid say? I can hear my heart beating in my little ears. So fucking funny, man. All right. Okay. All right, so there's that. So what are we doing? Cream, butter, and sugar in large bowl. Cream. Penises. Okay. Excuse me. Good God. And this bag of sugar is almost out, but Dad, old Dad, that's me, knows that when it's getting close to December, you look out for baking goods to go on sale. So, there's more. Are you feeding this kid butter? God, Sasha the Fabulous was great. That actress was fantastic. You know, if I thought for a minute that our show paid well, I know it didn't. Hi, I live in South Dakota. I would say, man, that lady had a salad gig, because she just came up, went, oh, hell no, and then left. Like, that's a fucking good job. Have I made pizza bagels on stream before? No, I did on Valentine's Day, as a love letter to fans, I did a stream of all the other food that a bunch of real unique individuals who only have the most unique thoughts were always yelling at me to make, like hot dogs and baked beans. And I made hot dogs and baked beans and root beer. So I'm going to experiment with the KitchenAid mixer. Some anonymous Whitest Kids fans gave me a few months back. What a fucking amazing gift. But I use the beater attachment, and I'm not always wild about how it gets stuff mixed up. So I'm going to try the dough hook, because I figured, hey, when I'm doing pizza dough in here, and I will make pizza on stream sometime, maybe in January. It's got to be done soon, right? Anyways, when I'm doing pizza, this dough hook gets the dough made pretty well, so why not try that? Oh, we got a Nightbot thing showing the P.O. boxes. That's fun. Don't send me poop or drugs. I live in South Dakota. They hate both. The only poop allowed in South Dakota is what comes out of Kristin O's mouth. Okay. 1 cup. I'm sending only both. Well, fine. Horsey cum? Sure. Probably shouldn't have said that. Anyways. Let's get this sugar over here. I can use... Oh, you know what? So the other ones are probably completely cooled. Yes, okay. So now the batch that I made fresh tonight is completely cooled. Oh, we gotta cover them. I just used some lids to cover them before. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay. You just gotta generally cover them, so, you know, if your fridge is full of rats and flies, they can't get in there. Okay. So, I'm going to cream the butter and sugar. I'm going to mute the mic and eat some food and cream. Thanks. Bye. Somebody there said, "Who got Timmy pregnant? Who's the dad?" You're only 14, almost 15 years late for that joke that we literally made in promotional material for season 2. So, you know, stay on top. Keep your thumb on the fucking vein of pop culture. Good work. See, I don't get offended by the subject matter when someone makes fun of me. I get offended by laziness when someone makes fun of me. That's why I love the Whitest Kids and all the sketches that make fun of me, because they're funny. That's why I never was actually mad at Trevor, because it was actually fucking funny, you know? Fucking try. You want to come at this? I've heard it all. Fucking try. You know? Just be ready for the backlash. Okay, so this did cream it pretty well, actually. I'm happy with my dough hook experiment. We're going to do a little bit more. Ba-da-da-da. Do 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 do. Okay, I'm happy with this. Okay, what's next on our chocolate funerary adventure? Okay, cream butter, sugar, large more. Add eggs and vanilla. 2 eggs and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Now, being a lover of baking, as you can imagine, I go through a lot of goddamn vanilla. So, got a new box. What's with chat tonight? I don't know. I'm banning some people. I'm timing out some people. I'm having a good time. There's a little Spanish flea. Good catch, whoever said that. Beansy, I like that. I look elvish as fuck. Thank you. I mean, but let's be real. We all know what kind of Middle-earth denizen I actually resemble. 11sies, anybody? Holy fucking shit. Aragorn, obviously. Thank you. Sorod? Maybe my attitude. A Goblin? Hello, Fresh Sketch. Oh, shit. I gotta check the, I gotta check donos. Okay. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Okay. 1, 2. Okay. Where's the thing? Okay. I don't think I need that knife anymore. Time to put it away. Ah! Just kidding. Oh, I could do the Ace Ventura from Ace Ventura 2, like one of the only really everlasting bits in that movie. Ah! 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 I love that part. Okay, so 2 eggs. Getting up because of my fat staff. Thank you, Bobby. He talking about my cock. Bobby doesn't know. I don't know. He opened for me once, but that's all he did. We're not going to talk about what he opened, though. Okay. Bobby London? No, Bobby who's in the chat. There's other Bobbies. Okay. Which, by the way, that's not his name. I'll never understand how that happened. Okay. It's Bobby Landon. Anyways. Oh, sorry. Ba-da-da. Whoever just made a joke about Paul McCartney, Tell Me How to Sing, I didn't watch that movie yet, sorry. I only watch Peter Jackson movies that adapt one book at a time, which means I've really only seen The Lord of the Rings and his early horror shit, which is great. I'd never been one of those, like, nerds that gets mad about stuff. Like, I didn't say I was at the perfect age. A lot of white dudes my age at the time were definitely saying this, but I never did the, like, George Lucas ruined my childhood when he made the prequels. I was just like, yeah, they're not great, but who gives a shit? You know, I got bills. You know. But I love The Hobbit. I played The Hobbit in a local theater production once. Okay, I got to do this in a separate bowl, right? Okay, cool. Cream butter, sugar, large bowl, add eggs, vanilla, blend well. That's blended well. Combine flour, cocoa, baking soda, and salt in separate bowl. Blend into creamed mixture. Okay. Anyways, so when Peter Jackson was like, let's make The Hobbit, I'm like, great. He was so good at that. At Middle-earth. And he's like, into 2 movies. I was like, whoa, but we'll let Guillermo del Toro direct it. I'm like, okay, all right. And then he's like, nah, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna make it 3 movies. I was like, why? Because it's what, like, it's if the Lord of the Rings movies can each, or books can each be 1 long movie, then The Hobbit should have been 1 long movie because it's about the size of 1 Lord of the Rings book, even a little shorter. But then what really fucking irked me about it. Well, then they put in all this. I've only seen the first one, and they put in all this stuff about just so obviously just, you know, what's the right word? Overdoing it in trying to connect it to the Lord of the Rings films, right? And so they put in a bunch of stuff, like extra material that they got from Tolkien's notes, and whatever else they made up themselves. Some of it, right? And, you know, I also get on Christopher Tolkien and Brian Herbert, Frank Herbert's son, the creator of Dune. I get on those guys for, you know, just fucking using their dad's shit to make money. And people are like, well, you know, he left notes behind. So, you know, they're like, it's like, no. Look. However it happened, fate intervened, and there were not, you know, J.R.R. Tolkien didn't put that shit out there, so fucking leave it alone, right? Anyways, look out for Mars, which will be come out posthumously for Trevor. Okay, so 3/4 cup powdered cocoa. We're gonna use the new powdered cocoa. Anyway, so Peter Jackson's making the Hobbit movies, and he decides to make 1 book, 3. Like, why is 1 book as long as 3 books when it's a movie? It doesn't make any sense. And so then, like I said, he's putting all this stuff in them to try and connect them to the Lord of the Rings movies, right? So they're making up stuff to, you know, I don't know, like connect it, right? And some of you will remember one of the only Whitest Kids sketches that I think is kind of like a little much now is the Gandalf raping sketch. And we give, you know, a big part of that sketch is we're mad at Gandalf because he had these eagles swoop in and save Frodo and never told us, you know, and it just kind of came out of nowhere. And we're like, you could have done that the whole time. Boromir died, you know. But so in the original book of The Hobbit, they explain why Gandalf has a relationship with the eagles because he helped them defeat a goblin army or something, right? And so when they made the Hobbit movie and they're putting in all this extra shit in it that they didn't need to, just to connect it to the Lord of the Rings, I was like, hey, this would be a great time to put in a really badass flashback battle scene of Gandalf and these eagles murdering goblins. And they didn't do it. So they wanted to make these movies as long as humanly possible, put in all the material they could, and they didn't even take some cool shit from the fucking book, and they made up their own instead. So I was like, fuck this, I'm never going to watch these movies. Now my daughter really loves The Hobbit, and so we're going to end up watching them, and I'm probably going to die inside a lot. But that's what happens. Okay, 1 teaspoon baking soda, ½ teaspoon salt. Where's my... Oh, yeah. Okay. There's that. Excuse me, I burped I did. What time is it? 8:20? Oh, fucking nailing it. I want to use that. Where did I put it? There it is. There's fan edits of the Hobbit movies that cut out stupid stuff. Yeah, cool. All right. What about... No, we're not going to talk about that. Some of you know what I was going to say. All right. So, and then a teaspoon of baking soda. My baking soda's all chunky. Yeah, Trevor's music opinions. There's a... You want to make an interesting posthumous documentary about him, just talk about his musical tastes. And then, not only his musical tastes, but his balls in giving other people shit for theirs. Baked beans, what does that mean? Oh, were you referencing the sketch I was in? No one ever does that, thank you. Okay, so now I got the flour and cocoa mixed up. Okay. We're gonna blend this in. Now I like to only put in a little bit at a time. I fuck with the animated Hobbit. I haven't seen it in a long time. I remember it being fucking terrifying. Loved it. $10 DMN. I literally was just doing that. So shut the fuck up. I won't even time you out. Just fucking shut up. Like that's literally what I was doing. But thanks for coming in late and pretending you know what to do. Okay. Yeah, no, that's the thing is he had some great music tastes and then also, you know, had some very silly opinions. And that's why I loved him. That's what made him him. Oh, fuck, I was muted the whole time. Okay, so someone is asking me, but hold on, let me just mix more and then I'll make up for what I said when I forgot I was muted. Okay, so when I was muted, somebody asked me if I like Dune, and someone asked it earlier today too, which is fine. You get in late, you don't know. But I was first joking and saying maybe I should put a little sign up here just right by my menu that says like that I like Dune. Like, hey, tonight we're making cookies and gumdrops and I enjoy Dune. But what I was saying is I was going to say that Dune was good no matter what, even if I hated it. And I'll explain why in a moment. I don't know how that happened. I really don't. I guess I just got a little overzealous. Okay, I think this is ready. Let's see here. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands and then knead it a little bit. Done with the mixer for now. Anyways, so I enjoyed the movie Dune. I really liked it. I thought they nailed it. Now, I would have said that even if I didn't like it. So did I like it? I don't know. Yes, I actually did. But I would have said, even if it came out and sucked, I would have said, it's great, you gotta see it. Go see it in the theater if you can, where it's safe. Go see it, watch it a million times on TV. Go see it. Go see it all the time. Watch it a million times. Buy 8 Blu-rays. Do it. Support the shit out of this movie. Now, why would I want to support the movie even if it was shitty? Even if I thought it sucked, right? Any other fellow people who have read the Dune books? No, not because it would affect Mars. I don't think it would affect Mars's success or not success or whatever happens with it. No. It's because the books are great. And book 4, I think it actually happens at the end of book 3. And book 4 of Dune is fucking nuts. There is I don't want to spoil too much, but basically there's a sandworm who's also he has a human face that could talk. And I want to see that in a movie. Really, really, really bad. Dune is about a desert planet and takes place 10,000 years in the future. About the galaxy is basically under control of kind of a huge governing body. They are called an empire, but it's not like that. There's a bunch of just warring houses similar to Game of Thrones, and they are all very, very wealthy and powerful, and there's a lot of political machination. But there are schemes within schemes within schemes, and lots of mysticism and weird lore and religion and weird spirituality. It's a lot of fun. And George R. R. Martin is fucking... he owes so much of his success and laziness to Dune, you know? So he's lazy because his books... He needs to make that book, you know? Come on, man. Okay, so I'm kneading the rest of this. Drop by teaspoonfuls onto ungreased cookie sheet. All right. Is there any bestiality? No, Trevor and Darren have not seen it. Okay. Got any sexy Dune stories? It's a little sticky because I dropped so much fucking flour. But we're just gonna try a batch and then I can put more flour in later. Okay, so Justin is probably watching this now because I'm doing his cookie recipe, so it's Trevor's favorite that he would make, that Justin would make. And probably, and I don't know, shaking his head. But they're gonna turn out well. Okay, I need to use this. Alright, so what do? We do teaspoonfuls, is that what it says? Drop by teaspoonfuls on ungreased cookie sheet. I'm using a silicone dealy bobber. Should they remake Who Framed Roger Rabbit? Nope. Worked out great. My daughter and I watched that recently. It's fucking good. It's a good one. So yeah, you just get these little poo balls out there. Come on now. There we go. Oh, I don't know if I'm going to have time for the other thing. Maybe I will. I see Beans possibly... Are you talking about how awful the theater experience is these days? Because I'm with you on that one, bud. In fact, that was another reason why I hated going to the Hobbit. It's because people were... It was like being in... They treat it like a fucking airport lobby. It's like, why did you... Like, I literally don't understand why people who talk a lot go to the movies. It's like, because it's not cheap. And so it's like, well, what are you, like, doing? You know? It's just so you can, like, make your kids, like, sort of stop moving around for a while. Like, what is the fucking... What are you up to? When my daughter... I mean, you fucking know she knows how to respect a goddamn movie theater. And also, when we went to see Spider-Man, we were the only people there wearing masks. Somebody coughed, like, the entire time, too. It was really great. Really good for your brain. Anyways, when she was about 2, we went to see the Lego movie. And she sat on my lap the whole time. Very cute. And then she's 2.5. And about halfway through the movie, she says at full volume, "Hey, when are we going to grab us?" I go, "We're gonna go after the movie, but you can't talk that loud until the movie's over, okay?" "Okay." And then she was good the rest of the movie. She was fucking 2.5, you know? So I enjoyed No Way Home. Yeah, it was good. I liked all the twists. It was definitely way more emotional than I thought. I definitely got a little teary-eyed at a few points, you know. It was good. I liked it a lot. I haven't seen the Amazing Spider-Man movies, so, you know, it's not a spoiler that the Electro guy's in it, because he's in the marketing, so fucking it's fine to say that. But so, you know, so I wasn't familiar with with him or any other material that may have showed up from the Amazing Spider-Man film, but it was still cool, you know. And yeah, they did a lot of interesting things, and as I was saying earlier, I like where they leave Spider-Man's status quo at the end of the film, and my daughter and I were very stoked for the little preview of Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness or whatever, because we really loved What If, and we loved the evil Doctor Strange episode, so. And he looks to be in that movie, and that's what I'm talking about. You know what, I'm not going to do the other cookie stuff right now. I'll do it in the morning. That's just prepping to make some cutouts for my daughter to decorate, because I'm going to finish eating my sandwich, and I'm not going to be going past 9, so, yeah. Alright. Okay, let's get these in there and find out what happens. 8-9 minutes. We'll do 8. Okay. Hi. Get a little warm. Now, I have not really paid attention to new music. Did I listen to any Bill Haley in the comments today? Nope. A Justin Bieber song? Who is Justin Bieber? Oh, and no, I don't have any Justin Bieber. There's another artist named Justin Bieber, and I don't have any of his music either. Alright. Yo, you can look at your words before you hit send, so if you make it error, I'm gonna fuck with you. I do it on Facebook, I do it everywhere, where people, I just don't understand it, you know? Just fucking look what you're doing. Do I have any plans to go back to acting? Right now, I'm acting like I don't want to go to bed. Yeah, I can make a Philly cheesesteak sometime. I didn't get bread. I did not get bread twist. I got stuffed cheesy bread, feta and spinach. Best and worst things I've made on stream. Great question. Man, the best? Where did I put my powdered sugar? I'm gonna need it in a moment here. Worst was probably when I tried to make those baked beans for Timmy sketch reference night. And didn't turn out well. Best. Yo, I gotta wait. Those bacon maple Brussels sprouts are always a hit. I don't know, there's a lot of options there. I think someone laughed because I said bacon maple Brussels sprouts. That's true. They were good. Erdo-tali. I did try to, I've done that a little bit. I tried to make Taco John's potato lays. Taco John's is a Midwestern Mexican food chain. And I tried to make the potato lays. I got the seasoning pretty well. But I shredded the potatoes instead of grated them, so they were too big, so they looked a little furry. But they were good. Taco John's, if you're not familiar, like I said, it's a Midwestern fast food Mexican. But it's like, the food feels a little more real and substantial than like Taco Bell or Del Taco, you know? Which maybe that's not what you want out of fast food Mexican, but I enjoy it. But one of my favorite things they do, it's Taco John's. It's like it's all white dudes started the company, I'm sure. It's just like white guy Mexican, right? But so, every Christmas, since I can remember, they have like, you know, they have a nacho plate you can get anytime. It's called Nachos Grande or something. I can't remember what it's Super Nachos. I can't remember what it's called. But anyways, it's nachos, right? It's chips and meat and beans and cheese and stuff. But for Christmas, they turn the chips red. They do red and green tortilla chips, and they call it Nachos Navidad. And then, yes, Mexican food with asterisks. So they have Nachos Navidad over Christmas, and then their ads are a cover of Jose Feliciano's Feliz Navidad, and it's like a fun little commercial. They show Santa flying over Taco John's, whatever. But the end is just so fucking beautiful of this song. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas from the bottom of my heart and from Taco John's. I fucking love that. It's so funny. I love it. And from Taco John's. So fucking funny. I love it. Dude, Taco John's is good though. You know, it is good. From the bottom of where I fart. That's funny. Ooh, crumbled Christmas colored tortilla chips on chili? Fuck yeah, that sounds good. Timmy is Rat 69 asked a good question, or is Ween is a Dope the same person? I think they got banned. I don't know. I don't pay attention to the fucking drama queens, you know. So, what we're doing with the cocaine is, when the cookies come out, we're going to let them sit on the sheet for a minute. Then we take them off, let them cool in the rack, and then while the cookies are cooling, you sift. I don't have a sifter, I'll sprinkle. You sift, or if you're Timmy, sprinkle powdered sugar on top of them. So, we're going to see. Powerload says, nice shirt. Thank you. My girlfriend gave me this. It says, if I only had a brain. She gave it to me because I love The Wizard of Oz, but maybe it was commentary too? I don't know. What am I drinking? Hey, little Timmy, won't you tell me what you're sipping on? Dollar General brand sparkling water. I do need a sifter. And they're not even expensive or hard to find. I'm just stupid and don't go get one, you know? Where's the grapefruit spindrift? I don't know. Where's the assumptive bullshit? Oh, there it is. I get spindrift sometimes. Finishing my cold sandwich. Do I believe in God? Yeah. Not really. I used to do a bit about how atheists are just as annoying as religious people. Because atheists are just as condescending, pretentious, and judgmental as religious people, but they don't get to pretend that magic is real. And so I would talk about how I'm just kind of the third option, which I guess you'd call agnostic, but not even. I'm just like against even talking about that stuff. So my whole thing is like, I'll just stand back in the corner and wait for us to evolve out of it, you know? Me and Nels Roth, yeah, I agree. Just none of the above. Like, I don't like talk about it. I don't like consider it. I just don't make it part of my life as much as I can because it's stupid and it ruined the world. You know, it's been ruining the world for a long time. Not even just the religions, but the arguing about them, the, you know, oh, these are fucking fried, man. I don't know. I think I need to put a little more flour in the dough. These are kind of weird looking. Let's see. All right, well, we'll let them cool. See what happens. Well, they're chocolate cookies, so don't just say those are burnt. You'd have no fucking clue. Can we just become aliens already? I wish, right? You like ass nasty people. But I mean, religion, all of it should be mocked. My friend and I were writing a comic book called The Super Rich about rich people that give themselves superpowers. And the second arc, we were going to make fun of Scientology. But the thing was, this was like 10 years ago or 12 years ago we were talking about this. And especially around then, it was very cool at the time to make fun of Scientology. And it's worth making fun of. It should be mocked. They're terrible. But, you know, we were like, what's a fresh angle from which to make fun of Scientology? And we decided you just patronize them and say that they're right. So we were going to have, in our story, the Church of Religionology, and they're right about Xenu, they're right about Wogs, they're right about all their fucking weird little things they say. And we're just like, yeah, you guys, oh, these are fucked. Ooh, man, those did not work. All right, so I need to put more flour in this. That's defo. It's too sticky. I didn't put quite enough flour in. Yeah. I thought you said make fun of Domino's. Oh, you can make fun of Domino's too, but they're good. But yeah, we just thought it'd be funny to basically be like, you know, go to Scientology, patting out of the head, smiling like, sure, buddy, sure. You know, like, I love that. Because there's so many people out there assuming that, you know, Christianity's right or Judaism's right or whatever. You know, but when you hear about these other newer religions, it's like, oh my God, it's so crazy. It's like, well, is it as crazy as X or Y? They're all stupid. So, I don't know. But also, at the end of the day, you know, I can make all my little shitty jokes, but at the end of the day, if, you know, going to church or whatever makes you feel like you can handle this stupid fucking world, then good for you. But just maybe next time someone tells you that your religion is a large part of why the world is so stupid, don't throw them out of Thanksgiving dinner, Dad! Oh shit, I didn't mute the mic. Sorry, guys. All right. Tiny bit more flour. Then I think we'll be ready to party. Yo, I saw someone say in the chat just now, not bitter about it one bit. It's like, do you realize I was doing a bit? No. No, you didn't. It's like when we submitted the Shoshan the Elegant Tiger King sketch to IFC, and they sent it back saying, if this is a race joke, we get it. Oh yeah, the sketch where the guys are shouting white tiger power? It might be a race joke, I don't know. Jury's still out. Oh, feels good to get after the little... It feels good to get sassy. You know what? We're going to not do the scoops. We'll still do the scoops. All right, so this is still very sticky dough to me, but we'll see what happens. I don't know. Maybe I got told the wrong amount of flour? I don't know. I don't know. But those cookies... An ungreased baking sheet. Maybe I should use the silicone. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to just do it like that. That's what I'm going to do. Let's find out. I want to get this right. What time is it? 8:48? We can do this. I mean, shit, man. Of course the cookies that I'm, like, doing to honor our dead best friend fucking come out shitty. And he's sitting in Valhalla. Or, Fourth Dimension. What are other possible afterlives? Toledo, Ohio. And just laughing at me. You know. But I do, you know, so yeah, I'm not religious, but I do think there's something to be said for kind of energies out there. And I do think the human mind and body, with all the electricity we have, probably can achieve more things than we were aware of. And I do think there's other life out there. And when I worked at a mutual fund customer service... Oh God, it's already so boring just saying the name. When I worked at a mutual fund customer service firm shortly before Whitest Kids got on TV, there was a weird old man who worked there named Don, and his last name was Panebianco, which I believe is Italian for white bread. And he was cool. He was like older, but he was like... I always forget the fucking name. White, what's the big riot for gay rights that happened in New York in the 60s? White, God. Anyways, he was there. He was super chilled, bisexual guy. And, like, so he was in his 60s. I was in my mid-20s. And one time he came with Sam and I to see the, like, 5 a.m. or 3 or 4 a.m., I think 3 a.m. screening. Stonewall, thank you. God, I don't know why I thought White was in there. Anyways. This guy, Don, came with us, me and Sam, to see a 3 a.m. screening of Revenge of the Sith when it came out at the Ziegfeld Theater in New York. Beautiful, classic movie theater that I don't think is around anymore. Anyways, he came with us. He was super chill. But so one time we were talking about aliens, and he's like, I think there's probably a planet out there that has Homo Robeus, which would be sentient robots. And we're like, okay, that's fucking awesome. And then he also was like, I think there's probably a planet of vapor people. We're like, vapor people? He's like, yeah, like intelligent vapor. I was like, man, you fucking rule. I don't even know how your brain got there. But so I think there's just too much space for there not to be something interesting out there. And maybe it's just like a bunch of slowly paced planets of just a wave, you know, like in a Chris Nolan movie. All right, let's see how this stuff goes. Is Don still in New York and singing a crazy choir? I have no idea what that means. Maybe. Oh, you're asking. You're maybe thinking, you know, maybe he does. That could still be the same guy. I have no clue. If you see him, say hi for me. So these turned out like chocolate leather. These ones didn't work out. I think it's the lack of flour. So we'll see here. He's like balling up. The taste is good. Excuse me. You might know him. Ask him. Say Timster. He used to call me Timster. Says hi. And what's funny is it was a small... We were on a night shift. We were... would call shareholders of mutual funds for about questions for their shareholder meeting. And it was a small group of us, maybe 10 people. And so we became friends. But what was weird is I was only there for 3 years, maybe, or 2 years. 3.5. I became like the boss of the group. And they're all like older than me and have been doing the job longer. So I felt so bad, but it's like, whatever. I could use the extra $2 an hour or whatever it was, you know. It's a lack of sifting. Yeah, which would be cool, except I said in the directions that it says in the directions that my friend gave me, unsifted flour. But you go for it. I was talking about powdered sugar when I was talking about sifting. But I said unsifted earlier. You know what? It's funny when Twitch says, like, it gives someone a label, first time chat. This says first time chat, making hot dogs. Ooh. Hey, good job. It's the 300,000,000th time someone said that. I even did a show almost a year ago where I actually did make hot dogs because too many fucking people made that joke, so I fucking did it. And they were good. I made New York style. Small, I think I had Hebrew National at the time, or maybe Sabrettes, and I made the onion sauce that you put on. Yeah. No, it's okay. Welcome. Thank you for hanging out, Hopeless Historian. You made some today. All right. Yeah, they were good. They were very good. It's a Domino's sandwich. It's the Italian one, and it's cold. Because I got it a while ago. Beef with bacon fat. Like, what kind of beef? Like steak or what? Or roast? Maybe these are how they're supposed to be. These are just a little too flat. And they're very thin. They're coming apart. That can't be right. I think it might be a packed flour thing. I didn't have it packed enough. New York System wieners up their prices. Jeez. Are they still super cheap though, Beans? Chuck steak ground with bacon fat hot dogs. Holy fucking shit, that sounds good. Send me what? Put a mug out in the snow again. That was awesome, wasn't it? It's actually not that cold here yet. We have some snow, but today it got up to like 37 or something, which is pretty warm for December around here. Definitely above average. And, but yeah, when we get into January, early February, what did I do? I wanted a frosted mug because on the Timmy haha sketch references night, because people just can't, they can't help themselves seeing me be like, oh, you were on a TV show and I know about it. And so just shouting at something. And, hot dogs and beans. So I made hot dogs and baked beans. It's fine, because it means people love the show, so thank you. But it's also silly that it happens, especially a million years later. Anyways, made hot dogs and baked beans and root beer floats for the root beer Pope sketch. And I wanted a frosted mug for the root beer. So, I live in South Dakota. And this is in the winter. This is last February. That's like dead of winter around here, right? So it was probably a good 15, 20 below out at night by that point. About 6 o'clock at night. Not even that late. It was already that fucking cold. Anyway, I put the mug up there and it frosted it in like a few minutes. It was great. No, these are stuffed cheesy bread. So then around the same time on a self-select Saturday, I got water boiling. And then I pointed my camera out towards my patio door here, and I threw the boiling water out, and it like instantly turns into like snow, basically, and ice crystals in the air because it's so fucking cold. It makes a noise like pow, Barracuda Druid says, I hate 40 below degrees. I hate negative 40 degrees. Almost got frostbite when I walked outside in the slippers. That makes me think, are you one of those guys that wears shorts when it's cold out? And then, like, you walk outside in your shorts just begging for someone to ask you if you're cold and no one does. I feel like that's what those guys do. Will that work with room temp water? Maybe. I mean, it would freeze quickly, but it's so dramatic when it goes from hot to that cold so quickly, you know? Okay, I think we're getting close to correct here. You're one of those guys? It's funny. Yeah, Barracuda Druid, I do that all the time. So I have an attached garage here, which I've been in the same apartment for fucking almost 10 years, and it's because I have an attached garage and central air, and it's cheap. Well, it used to be cheap. It's not that cheap anymore. New landlord, fuck you. Anyways, he's not watching because it would require knowing stuff to get on the internet. Sucks! He sucks! Hire a fucking plow company like the last guy did, for fuck's sake. Anyways, I have an attached garage. And if I leave something in the car, I have to go get it. And even on those nights where, yeah, you get 40 below sometimes up here, I'll go out, but I'll tippy-toe it, right? Which I don't know what my logic is. It's like, oh, just rip the skin off the part of my feet. It's fine. But so I tippy-toe it to get it, because even out in the garage, it's still super cold, you know? So, yeah. Implicate says, hey, landlord, you suck, get a job. Yes, it's not a job. It's just like, I have a place. I have this area, and I can fucking... And when he bought it from the other guy and charged me up the ass or increased it so much, he was like, well, how am I supposed to make costs? It's like, I don't know, get a fucking job, man. You know? That's how I do it. And now I got more costs because of your stupid ass. Yeah, I should get on his ass about the plow guys, because the last landlord hired a plow company. Now, the plow company are idiots, too. Shout out to the idiots plow company. They know that I don't like them, even if, I know they're not watching, of course, but they know I don't like them because I just, like, stare at them when I see them, because, like, it'll snow. I'll wake up to go to work and there will be snow all over. They won't come then. They're still not there when I get home. And then they come in the middle of the night. It's like after I've already smushed all the snow down with my tires and feet and whatever, you know. Excuse me. It's like, come on, man. What would happen if you peed in that cold? It would freeze or get real steamy, you know, right away. I don't think it would, like, freeze inside your dick. It could. No, it can't, but it could. Okay. I think we're at least on the right track. Okay. These look more like cookies and not so nuked. So we're going to let these cool for a minute and see what happens. And I still think I want to put more flour in there. Yeah, exactly. Landlord. That's fucked. I've never been able to do a good nose blowing sound. Let's try it too. Anyways. Okay, so the first batch, we're gonna toss. It's okay. You know, you win some, you lose some. I think my cookie record is insanely in the positive, so you get a bad batch there and there. Now and then it's fine. Would you ever be on the PKA podcast if they asked you? I don't know. I don't know what that is. I don't know. Okay, so... Oh, man, they're really fucking stuck to the sheet, which I don't understand. And they're so thin. Yeah, I still gotta put more flour in these or something. I don't know. You know what? I don't think I should have let them... I don't know. I gotta figure these out. I don't know if I'm missing something or what. I don't think there was enough flour in them. We'll see. Maybe I didn't put enough cocoa, but I mean, they're super dark, so there's definitely enough cocoa. In fact, I think since they are so dark, that tells me I don't have enough flour in it. In the way that they're cooking. You know, they would be a little more cakey if they had flour. And I know they are supposed to be chewy, so they don't need much more flour. But I feel like there's something being missed here. But anyways, I am going to put on the cocaine, and then we're going to end the show. Yeah, who does cook at the end of the show? I do. Okay, so now I'm not going to do round 3 tonight, but so you're supposed to sift powdered sugar onto them. I don't have a sifter. I'm going to do this. Yeah, you did miss literally everything. That doesn't really work either. Okay. Do we have anything with a screen? Oh, yeah. You know, I could do I have a... Yes, but I'm not going to do that right now. I'm not gonna get another thing dirty for you people. Oh, I gotta check donos again. Let's do that real quick. Sam Kreger. This is definitely Sam, totally not some weirdo who also lives in Seattle. Have you ever tried a Seattle dog? Grilled onions and cream cheese over a nice long frank, perfect after being kicked out of the bars at 3 a.m. I don't know if I have. Sam donated $5. Thank you. I don't know if I have. I like that. Grilled onions and cream cheese. That's a good combo on a hot dog. I can see that being delightful. Who else we got? Is my camera slowing down while I do this? Probably. Hyphopotamus in the City donated $5. I just want to tune into Timmy's cookie show for a few minutes. I wound up watching most of it. Now I want a cookie. Good stuff. Love you guys. Thank you. Thank you, everybody. So, do we got any... I think we got some mods out there if somebody wants to... what the fuck? What is that? Somebody wants to... What the fuck? What is happening? Okay. If somebody wants to... who should we raid? Let's raid somebody. A good Steve Carroll impersonation. You know, I could, except I don't know who you're talking about. You'd probably get the same reaction if you asked Steve Carroll to do a Timmy Williams impression. Okay, so this is Trevor's favorite cookie, chewy chocolate cookies. I think I need to up the flour a little bit, but I get the idea, and they look delightful. So, here we go. That's fucking good. Yep. Oh, Steve Carell, I'm sorry. Maybe I could. I don't know. These are good. Okay, these are really good. And I've seen Trevor eat, and I know exactly how he did it. Oh. Oh. What are these? Yeah, they're good. Yeah? Oh. Oh. And then I can do this. Ah, I'm out of water. But then so he'll eat a bunch of food like that real fast and just stuffing it in. And then go, oh, like that. And you have stomach problems. Okay, they're good. Yeah, one time I made this really kick-ass chili, which I should make on the stream sometime. And Trevor had some and he enjoyed it. But it gave him really weird burps for like a month. Where every time because we lived together then, and every time he would, like that, it's like, dude. He's like, your chili broke me. I'm like, all right. Who are we going to raid? Somebody raid somebody. We got anybody on here that can do it? Because I don't want to... Well, for me, on this shitty little laptop, it makes everything freeze when I try to do it. But this is probably the last stream, or one of the last streams on this shitty laptop, so... I got a list of people I got to thank once I get the new computer going. Lots of great fans And stream supporters and friends and people banded together to get me a new computer, so a lot of fun. Where's the... I guess I do have to... Is there another SSS soon? I don't know. I want there to be. I just farted. Did you guys hear it? I'm so sorry. That's the Domino's sandwich. We're all saying goodbye, but nobody's rating anybody, so I got to figure it out. It's going to slow down. We're going to get through this. Okay, I'm going to put a little more flour in there. Did we raid somebody? I don't even know. Like, I was not paying attention, and I asked somebody to... No raid yet. Okay, I'm going to raid somebody. Jesus Christ. Oh, let's raid Weird Paul. That's always fun. Okay, so be nice. Treat others with respect. Okay, and I love you all. And I think I'm gonna get this Trevor cookie thing nailed. I think this one is the one. So we'll see. I love you all. Mwah.